Hello, friends. If you are new to gratitude affirmations, please read the description to learn more about the why and how they are an incredibly powerful tool in your manifestation practice. Today, we are showing gratitude for having the audacity to ask for more. I'm going to say some thank yous, and I will leave space for you to repeat them, preferably out loud so you can hear them in your own voice, which helps your brain believe it a little bit more. And after each one, I will share some benefits of having, experiencing, or knowing whatever it is. And while I'm doing that, I want you to think about what that means and feels like for you. Really get into that state of already having it. It's like hitting the turbo button on your manifestation. So let's get into it. Thank you for inspiring me to want the extraordinary. I used to be okay with good or even good enough. Sometimes I'd strive for great, but now it is outrageously spectacular or bust. Accomplishing big, scary goals is not just something other people do, it's something I do. No one's ever done this before? Great. I'll be the first. This change in mindset has opened so many doors for me, and I'm grateful for the desire to not only want more, but to want the absolute best for myself. Thank you for helping me be comfortable with wanting more. I used to feel guilty for desiring more, thinking I should be satisfied with what I had. Now, wanting more feels natural, exciting, and even necessary. This mindset has freed me to dream bigger, act bolder, and attract opportunities I never thought I could. I no longer shrink my dreams or settle quietly. I aim high, take risks, and let my aspirations guide me. I've given myself permission to fully embrace my desires and pursue them with reckless abandon. Thank you for encouraging me to release the habit of asking for crumbs when I want the whole feast. For so long, I convinced myself that small victories were enough, but not anymore. Now I claim the whole dang table. Every blessing, every dream, every possibility. I no longer settle for less than I deserve. My eyes are open to the abundance that has always been available to me, and I step forward confidently, asking for the full feast life has to offer me and embracing every opportunity with gratitude and excitement. Thank you for the audacity to ask for what I actually want. Asking boldly for what I want has transformed how I show up in the world. No more shrinking, no more settling. I step forward with clarity, confidence, and courage, knowing that claiming my desires is not only allowed, it is essential. The courage to ask for what I truly want has changed my life before it's even happened. And I am deeply grateful for this fearless conviction that I deserve everything I want. Thank you for the safety I feel in being bold with my desires. Being bold no longer feels risky. It feels natural, supported, and right. I feel confident asking for what I want most without fear of being unreasonable, knowing that I am protected and guided towards everything that is meant for me. This sense of safety allows me to fully embrace my desires and pursue them with unwavering confidence, and it has already shifted my reality simply because I became empowered to dream bigger. Thank you for the ability to hold space for my dreams without needing to justify them. I no longer feel the need to explain, defend, or shrink my desires for anyone else's comfort. I release the fear of being seen wanting more because I am not interested in playing small out of politeness. Wanting more for myself does not make me greedy, it makes me honest. This ability has given me clarity, confidence, and the courage to pursue what truly lights me up. I give myself permission to fully embrace my own vision without guilt. Thank you for giving me the courage to want more than I've ever had. I no longer limit myself to what feels safe or familiar. I dare to dream bigger, aim higher, and believe that abundance is my natural state. Wanting more is no longer frightening. it is exhilarating. This courage has transformed how I see myself and the life I can create, and I am deeply grateful for the boldness to want more than ever before, and I confidently step forward to pursue the life of my dreams because of it. Thank you for the confidence to voice my desires loudly, clearly, and unapologetically. I no longer soften my words or second guess what I want. I now claim my desires out loud without hesitation or self doubt. I speak my desires with clarity and conviction, trusting they are worthy of being heard. This confidence has opened doors, strengthened my presence, and changed how I experience myself. And I am grateful for the power in my voice and the courage to speak my truth fully. Thank you for the magic unfolding in my life without needing to know the how. I trust that everything is working in my favor, even when I can't see the full path. Releasing the need to control the how has brought ease, surprise, and moments of undeniable magic into my life. By letting go of the need to figure everything out, I'm not so stressed out anymore because opportunities arrive effortlessly, solutions appear unexpectedly, and I feel lighter, more playful, and incredibly abundant. Thank you for the way possibility always seems to outweigh probability. I no longer limit myself to what seems likely or logical. Even when it doesn't make sense, what is possible is always bigger, more generous, and more creative than what is probable. And why not me? Why can't this big, audacious thing that I dared to dream be mine? When I pursue what's possible, life responds in ways that feel expansive and aligned. I'm grateful for a world that constantly proves that more is available to me. Thank you for honoring my biggest dreams. I feel my dreams being met with openness and encouragement at every turn. They are not dismissed or delayed, they are welcomed and nurtured. My dreams are treated as valid, achievable, and worthy of unfolding. They are seen, respected, and taken seriously. I'm grateful for the way my boldest visions are honored and held with care because it has expanded what I allow myself to imagine. Thank you for helping me ask for what I want like someone who expects to be answered. I no longer ask from doubt or hesitation. I ask clearly, calmly, and with full expectation. There is no pleading, no explaining, just trust that my request matters and will be answered, even if it's not exactly the answer I want. This expectation has changed the energy of every request I make because my desires now feel inevitable instead of optional, and I'm grateful for the ease it brings to my life. Thank you for showing me anything is possible, even my boldest requests. I no longer censor my desires based on what seems realistic. My boldest requests are met with openness instead of resistance. I trust that nothing is off limits, and this belief has given me permission to dream freely and fully. I see now that there are no unreasonable dreams, only unexplored possibilities. Embracing this truth has shifted my expectations, expanded what I allow into my life, and opened my life in extraordinary ways. Thank you for showing me that what feels impossible today can feel normal tomorrow. I've learned that what once felt out of reach now feels natural, expected, and achievable. This knowing has shifted how I approach challenges and expanded what I allow myself to pursue. I no longer panic when something feels impossible. I recognize it as an opportunity to grow. With time and trust, the extraordinary becomes familiar, and I am grateful for this perspective that turns fear into confidence. Thank you for revealing that there are no limits to what is possible for me. I now operate from the knowing that limits are optional. Releasing the idea of limitation has opened space for growth, creativity, and abundance beyond anything I thought possible. Every time I expand my belief, new opportunities appear. This revelation has fundamentally changed how I dream, decide, and move through life. I trust that my potential is far greater than I have ever imagined. Thank you for helping me refuse to underestimate what I'm capable of accomplishing, creating, or receiving. I no longer downplay my power or minimize my capacity. I recognize that I am capable of far more than I once allowed myself to believe. I meet my goals and desires with confidence instead of caution. By refusing to underestimate myself, I've unlocked a deeper sense of worth, capability, and possibility. This shift has changed how boldly I act and strengthened my belief in what is available to me. Thank you for opening the door for more ease, abundance, and magic to flow into my life than I've dared to imagine. I no longer believe everything must be hard or that I have to earn or prove anything to deserve what I want. And the door is now wide open to a life that is richer, softer, and more expansive than I ever imagined. I allow life to meet me with ease instead of effort. Abundance flows more freely, and moments of magic appear naturally. And I am grateful for a reality that feels supported, generous, and aligned. Thank you for teaching me I can dream big without editing my vision in an attempt to be reasonable. I no longer dilute my dreams to make them more acceptable or realistic. I allow my vision to remain bold, expansive, and fully intact. Letting my vision stand as it is has expanded my confidence and allowed possibilities I never would have considered. This freedom has given my dreams room to breathe, grow, and unfold in powerful ways, and opened my life to outcomes far beyond what being reasonable ever offered me. Thank you for showing me it's actually reasonable to disregard the limits I imposed on myself and ask for outrageously big blessings. I was not aware of how much I was holding myself back with limiting beliefs and thinking that big goals were only for other people to achieve and not me. I see now that my limiting beliefs were never real, just habits of thinking instilled by fear. Releasing them has made room for blessings far greater than I once thought appropriate to ask for, and I am so grateful that it now feels natural to ask for what I want unapologetically. Thank you for keeping me open to even bigger possibilities because the universe wants to impress me and loves to surprise me. I now ask for big things, but I also know that there are mountains being moved in my favor that I know nothing about. So I stay open, curious, and expectant, knowing that something even better may be on its way. And I allow myself to get excited by those possibilities and amazed by whatever shows up. This openness invites delightful surprises and outcomes that exceed my imagination, yet are perfectly aligned. Thank you for the version of me who is brave enough to ask for more. I adore the version of myself who refuses to settle and dares to want more. I'm grateful for the courage within me to not only want more, but to expect more and welcome it with arms wide open because I know now that I am worthy of all the blessings. This updated version of me shows up boldly and trusts that her desires matter. And this mindset shift has reshaped my confidence and expanded what I believe is possible for my life. Thank you for helping me release the instinct to brace for disappointment and trust the universe to deliver instead. I no longer prepare myself for the other shoe to drop. I choose faith instead, and I relax into trust, knowing that what is meant for me arrives with care and intention. This trust has changed how I experience life. more ease, more hope, and more moments of quiet assurance. And that has shifted my energy from guarded to receptive. And now I only expect good things to happen because they do every day. Thank you for the clarity that comes from knowing exactly what I want and that I am more than worthy of it. Knowing exactly what I want has brought confidence and calm into my life because I no longer question whether I deserve what I want. I know that I do. This clarity has aligned my actions, decisions, and expectations, and I stand firmly in the truth that my desires matter and that I am worthy of receiving them. It makes my desires feel not only possible, but inevitable. Thank you for allowing me to be grateful for the blessings unfolding in my favor, even before I see the full shape of them. I appreciate all the blessings that are already on their way, even before they are fully revealed and the details are wildly unknown. I trust the process and celebrate the blessings in advance because I am confident that their final form will be even better than I imagine. Gratitude fills me now because I have an unshakable faith that whatever is forming is already working in my favor. Thank you for the excitement of receiving what I've asked for. I allow myself to feel genuine excitement, knowing that what I've asked for is already making its way to me. This anticipation feels joyful, aligned, and reassuring. I welcome the thrill of expectation without doubt or hesitation. Receiving feels natural, and the excitement reminds me to stay open and enthusiastic, trusting that what I've requested is being delivered because good things happen every day, especially to me. Thank you for perfect timing and abundance that exceeds all my expectations. I release the threat of urgency and the need to chase, force, or figure it out to make it happen faster. Because I am now rooted in the belief that everything comes together at the perfect moment with more generosity and ease than I expected. I am grateful for outcomes that exceed my vision and with results consistently beyond what I imagined or even thought to ask for. I hope this session of gratitude affirmations encourages you to be bold, be brave, and ask for everything your heart wants because you deserve it. Stop living small and step into the version of you that audaciously asks for more.